by the Beautiful Blue Danube, beginner piano. We're going to put our pinky on middle C, and on our left hand, and our right hand thumb on high C. I'm going to go ahead and play page 1 for you, and then we'll break it down. Okay, all right, page 1. So like I mentioned, we're going to put our left hand pinky on middle C and our right hand thumb on C. So following the notes, you want to watch and see if they go up your piano like a ladder or down your piano like a slide. And that will also help you know which hand is playing it, if it's lower or higher. So following the C, E, G, 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 E, E. Okay, and those squiggly lines that look kind of funny in between the notes, those are quarter rests, and they mean to take a little bit of a pause. So let's go ahead and practice that part again. C, E, G, 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 E, E. All right, go ahead and practice that 3 times on your own. You can just pause the video or rewind it if you want a little bit of help. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do that one more time, and we're gonna continue on. It has the same pattern, but with an extra C. And then the end of the next pattern, instead of playing E, we're going to play F with our 4th finger. So let's start at the beginning and play until the middle of line 3. C, E, G, 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 E, E. Keep going. C, C, E, G, 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 F, F. All right, go ahead and practice that 3 times on your own. Same thing where you can pause the video or rewind it or slow it down if you need it to be a little bit slower. All right, let's go ahead and play that part together one more time, and then we'll continue. Beautiful. Okay, now the next one starts us on a low B. So our pinky is going to shift over just like that. And our 3rd finger is going to follow to play the D for us. So we have B, B, D, but our thumb is going to move up to A. Now, if your hands aren't quite able to reach that because you're still growing, we're just going to move our whole wrist to the side like this. Just make sure you're not twisting your wrist funny because you don't want to cause an injury. So let's do that part. B, B, D, A, A, 5, 5, 3, 1, 1. Practice that part twice on your own. All right, now we're going to add in our right hand, which our pinky is going to push up to A, play 2 of those, and then your 4th finger will play 2 Fs. So let's go ahead and practice that all together, where we have 5, 5, 3, 1, 1, 5, 5, 4, 4. Okay, let's put all of this together. It's looking beautiful from the beginning. Nice, and then to finish off the page, you just do the left hand pattern again. Beautiful. Okay, let's look at page 2. Page 2 is very similar. The only difference is we're still moving our hands around a little bit. And we're going to have a sharp, which is a black key later on. So let's start at the very top of page 2. I'm going to play it for you, and then we're going to break it down together. Okay, so like I said, very similar, but a little bit different. In fact, if you noticed, one of those notes caught me off guard. Woo! So we just got to keep an eye out for some trickster ones. So we ended up with our thumb on A and our pinky on A. So let's do A, and then our 3rd finger is going to play E, E. Now, your left hand is going to go back to C, C, E, G. And then what I want you to do is your pointer finger is going to bounce over to hit this C because your pinky is going to move up to super high C. And then 2 on G. So let's watch that happen, starting on C. C, E, G, C, 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 G, G. Now when you do this, where your pointer finger jumps over, we're not moving our wrist weird because again, we don't want to cause it to get hurt. So you're going to hold it down with your thumb, scrunch it in, and just move your fingers all over it to reach, and then come back down. Let's practice that one more time together. Okay, very, very nice. Go ahead and practice that 3 times on your own. Just pause the video or rewind it. Okay, all right, let's start at the top of page 2. And we are actually going to play all the way down into the 3rd line because it's repeating the same pattern. So just make sure you're reading your music. Starting off with our thumb on A, pinky on A. Good, okay. Now this is where it's going to change a little bit again. We're going to play D with finger 4, F with 2, and then boop, up to A. Nice, okay. Now this is where it gets cool. We're going to play 2 on F sharp, 1 on G. So let's practice just that part where we have D, D, F, A, F sharp, G. Go ahead and practice that 3 times on your own. I'll play the first one with you and then pause the video to do the last 2 on your own. All right, go ahead and pause. Nice. All right, now we're going to end this part with that E, which is back to being our finger number 3 on our right hand. So let's add the E to the end of that pattern now. D, D, F, A, F sharp, G, E. Nice. Now let's keep going. C, E, E, D, stretch up to A. Now your finger number 2 is going to play G, middle C. Beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and start at the very beginning and play all the way through. And let me make sure that I can see all of my music, because that will be a problem. All right, perfect. Okay, so we're putting our pinky, middle C, thumb, high C. Let's do it. Very nice.